and welcome back to my March favorites and fails. I actually have a lot of product here sitting in front of me. It's accumulated over a few months, so I'm just gonna jump straight into it so that way we don't waste any time. The majority is actually gonna be favorites. I only have a couple items that are fails, so I'm gonna begin with the favorites and end in the fails. So jumping right into the favorites, I have to mention this product because it is the one in which I am wearing. It is my Dunder Mifflin hoodie that I got off of Amazon in khaki. I believe the specific brand that sold this was called Nuff Said. I will link everything down below that I talk about in the description box in case you're curious and want to check it out. But oh my gosh, I freaking love this sweater. I am a huge Office fan. I've been wanting a sweater like this for the longest time and I finally decided to just go for it and order the sweater. I was a little nervous ordering this hoodie off of Amazon since you never really know what the quality is going to be like, but it actually ended up being really good. The fit is nice. It is of a soft material. The lettering looks good and is centered, nothing wrong with it, so everything is just really nice about this sweater. It ended up being an awesome purchase, and this is gonna be my new favorite sweater to wear. You're gonna see it in a lot of videos, so I thought I would just mention it here in my favorites in case you wanted to know where it was from. Next up for the favorites is the BH Cosmetics X Daisy Marquez palette. For a palette to work its way into my favorites, it has to be really good because I test out a lot of different palettes, and in order for me to just want to reach for it over and over again, it has to be an amazing palette, and this one really is. It's blendable, it's pigmented, the shades in here that she chose to put in it are so fun and they make me want to do some creative things, but it's also pretty versatile where I can do some neutral moments in here too. So you can go from everyday to more fun inspired, and I really enjoy that. A palette that you can do it all with, that you're not gonna get bored of. So this palette I just have not been able to set down. I love playing with it. I've been keeping it up top shelf here in my bookshelf. That is where I put all of my favorite palettes that I love reaching for. So she is staying right up top, front and center for me to be able to grab it. Third up for the beauty favorites is the Wet n Wild Beauty Sponge. This is the sponge after it's been run under water, and there is so much squish to it. It is so bouncy. It's able to work in your makeup seamlessly. You get a really beautiful coverage from the sponge. I have tried so many quote-unquote beauty blenders, and honestly I can say that this is by far one of my favorites. It is just such a good little sponge and so affordable. It's $3.99 online, at least. It depends on where you can find it. I have tried the original beauty blender, and I don't know, I'm just someone who can't see myself spending $20 every couple months on a beauty blender. I just prefer a cheaper alternative, and this sponge is so good and so up to par. I could never really see myself buying a $20 sponge ever again. So definitely recommend checking this out if you are in the market for a new sponge. It is thebomb.com. Next up we have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Water Primer. This one is the scent Coconut. Oh my gosh, I love this product so much that I have already ran out of it. It has like the tiniest amount left in there, but it's basically gone. I use this for both primer, so before I apply my foundation, I used it to set in between, I used it to refresh throughout the day. Such a good little all-in-one primer water, and so affordable too. It's $4.99 on Ulta's website, and you do get 1.5 of a fluid ounce. You get a pretty decent amount of product. I do wish that they made like a larger version of this. That would be freaking awesome. If you could just make double the size of this, I would buy that in a heartbeat because I used this pretty fast because I started using this every single day for all of those reasons. It gives a really good hydration to the skin. It helps set the makeup. I would only fix the little mister that it has. Sometimes it can go out a little bit splotchy where you get some big droplets all over the face, but I'll just take a little end of a sponge and dab over it, and then, you know, it's good to go. So since I have ran out of it, I'm definitely going to be going out and buying another one. I'm thinking I might attempt the rose scent. I do really enjoy the coconut one, but they do have the coconut, the rose, and a cucumber scent, and I just want to experiment testing out all of those. So I will be getting that ASAP. I then have an item here by ColourPop. This is of the Spring 2019 collection, their Jelly Much Shadow in Photosynthesis. I fell in love with the formula of this shadow when I first tested it out. Oh my gosh, super pigmented. You're able to put this on without having to do any funny business of cutting the crease, anything like that. Goes on seamlessly. You're able to blend out shadows on top of this, which is a big thing for me because I like to make sure everything is forming and merging together. I don't want any harsh lines, so if I have a product in which I can't put other shadows on top of because it'll darken the pigment or make it look patchy, no go. This one does not give me any of those issues. I'm able to blend everything together. It stays put the entire day. It does not wear off. It does not crease. Such a cool product. Then I have a super cool little item from Linda Hallberg. This is her Mood Crayons. These are versatile little makeup pencils. You can use them for both your lips and your face. They are supposed to be of a mood crayon, so the yellow is a happy mood, then we have the likable mood, anger mood, cool mood, calm mood. I think these are so underrated. I don't hear many people talking about Linda Hallberg. She is a Swedish makeup artist, which might be why, and her products can be found online, but I think for in stores it is only in Sweden. I have been following her on her Instagram for quite some time now, and I definitely want to get more of her products after testing these out. Just look at those colors, and they're both lip and eye safe. Once you let them dry down for a little bit, she says on the back of the packaging it's like 30 seconds. They are transfer proof, waterproof, all of that. I've tried rubbing over them and they just stay locked into place. The pigmentation is freaking awesome with this too. This was actually a gift for my mom for Christmas. Oh man, she killed it with this. And she even told me she ordered off the website. It was during Black Friday sales. She got it, she got free shipping and shipping from Sweden to California. She had the item in 3 days. I made sure I asked her about the shipping because I was like, you know what? I need to tell my subscribers. I have to know all the details and I need to know for if I order again, because I've had some items where I've purchased from Makeup Revolution's website and it'll take like 2 weeks. So that is really good shipping. I was very surprised when she told me only 3 days. Ooh, dry down. All right, finger. I even had to look at it. I was like, woo! I mean, you can see my skin moving as I'm doing it. Such a good underrated product here. I just had to mention it with you guys because I have seen like nobody talk about these, and they are so fun to just add a little pop of color if you just want to do something a little simple in the waterline. Just add a little splash. I just used this the other day on camera for you guys for the first time using the Cool Mood, and yeah, I will definitely show these off a lot more now when I do my more fun looks. Again, look at this. Sort of getting the color out here. Awesome. Well, looks like I'm gonna have those on for all day. Then the next item I had to throw in for you guys. I know you're thinking like, why are you showing us your toothbrush? And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna bring it close up because yes, this is the toothbrush in which I use every day. I know it's a little bit weird showing you guys my toothbrush, but I just had to mention it for you guys. I'm gonna set it down now. We all need to take good care of our teeth, so I thought I would share it with you because everyone always talks about electric toothbrushes, they're the best, this and that, and I now am a firm believer. I actually bought that one during, it was December. I bought it for both me and my husband as a Christmas gift. Changed the game of brushing my teeth. Never again am I gonna go back to a manual toothbrush. Everything that people say about electric toothbrushes is true. I feel like I get a way better clean with my teeth. They look whiter. So if you have been debating picking up an electric toothbrush for a while now, I was doing it for myself for just a few months. I was like, do I really need one? It's kind of pricey. I'll just stick to the manual toothbrushes, but honestly, it's worth the initial splurge because it's a one-time purchase. You don't ever need to buy this little base again. The one at least I chose doesn't have those batteries that you put in the back. This has the like wireless charging stand, so you never have to switch out the batteries. You just keep this device and you just change out the little head every 3 months. So good of a purchase that I actually ended up getting my little sister-in-law a electric toothbrush for her birthday present. I was like, here you go. Dental hygiene, take care of your teeth, you'll love it. And she brushed her teeth right away and was like, wow, it's so clean. It was adorable. So definitely recommend if you've been looking into it. I mean, make the switch. That's all I have to say. Then the next product is the last product for the favorites. This is the Not Your Mother's All Eyes on Me 10-in-1 Hair Perfector. So this has quite a claim on it. It's also infused with natural keratin. It's supposed to add body, strengthen hair, detangle, moisturize, add shine, control frizz, repairs dry hair, heat protection, mends split ends, and seals cuticles. And I have really tangly hair. Every time I step out the shower, it is a torture trying to brush it. It goes into knots no matter what I do. And this product has been so helpful in me being able to brush my hair without having to pull out a ton of my hair and just be like, ugh. And this product is so good that it actually helped to bring back life to my hair when we had left for the weekend. It was like 2 weeks ago. We ended up going and staying in a hotel, and I used the shampoo and conditioner that they left at the hotel room. That is a huge, like, no, never use those products because they honestly are the worst shampoo and conditioner you'll ever find, is the ones that you get in the side of the hotel room. They dry out your hair like crazy and will tangle it to no end. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I was thinking. I used it and stepped out the shower and was like, oh my god, my hair, it's so bad. But I ended up actually bringing this product with me, sprayed it through my entire head of hair. Whew. It saved it. It moisturized it, it detangled it, it felt so soft and did leave a little bit of a shine afterwards. Instantly after I had put this through my hair and ran it through, it was like I had never used the shampoo and conditioner in the first place. So that is how good this product is. I had been looking into getting this for a while, and it was actually when the Walmart Beauty Favorites came out that I ended up grabbing this, because this is like $9.88, 9 something. I don't know if it's $9.88. It's a little bit pricey, but they do have a Walmart's Beauty Favorite box, which I think that one's actually $9.88. I'll throw an image up here on the screen of what it looks like. You could either purchase this bottle on its own or purchase it for like almost the same amount, maybe just a couple cents more, and get all of these products. I'm missing a couple items here, but it was honestly such a good deal that I had to share it with you guys. I spent the same amount I would for just this one bottle and got all of these extras. I haven't tried out everything yet because I do have quite a few hair products already in circulation, and I like to use one thing up for hair products at least before I jump into using something new. So I've only been testing out these two, but I love this product. And this is actually a really cool little product that is sea salt spray. So you're supposed to spray it through your hair and you get those beachy waves. And I've been loving these two so far. I can't speak to the rest of the items in the box because I haven't tried everything out, but it was just such a good deal that I was like, hey, if you can find it in your store or find it online, I mean, go for the big box and get a little sampling of all these different items. I mean, if it's not gonna cost you any more if you're already gonna pick up one of the items for the same price, you know, it's a no-brainer. That was actually the last item that I had to show you guys for the favorite side. So let's move on to some fails. I actually only have 2 fails that were really noteworthy to share with you guys. So the first one I don't even have anymore. I returned it. So I'm gonna have to pop an image up on the screen. It is the Tarte Face Tape. This foundation wore so horribly on my skin that I wanted my money back. It was $42 and some change with tax, so it's an expensive foundation. It's $39 without tax. I don't know if it's because my skin type is so oily that the foundation just slipped and slided around. It looked beautiful at first, but then it just went crashing after it was like 6 hours, maybe 5 hours. I had the worst foundation days I've ever had wearing that foundation. It was that bad. It did not work for my skin type at all. I tried it so many different ways too. I was trying to make it work. I used different primers, I used different powders. Nothing worked with that foundation on me. Yeah, it was just a no. And for the final fail item, this is a nail polish. It is by Orally. It is called Glow Stick. And I actually saw Tati talking about this one in one of her videos. Her nails looked fabulous. They looked so gorgeous that it made me go out and run to Sally's and buy this nail polish that day. I just fell in love with the color of it. It's such a pretty color, but oh my god, this is the worst nail polish I've ever tried. The color, you need at least 5 layers in order to build it up to be opaque enough to stand on its own. Otherwise, it's very sheer. You will see a lot of your natural nail poking through. And even with a top coat, I use the Sally Hansen Mega Strength, something like that, top coat. And this will start chipping off after the first day. It looked so atrocious. And then I would redo that nail, I would put a little bit more color on, and it would chip again. I kept trying to make this polish work because I just love the color of it, but seriously the worst nail polish I think I've ever tried. It is not even worth it. I ended up looking it up later on because I really love the color of this, and I did see that Essie did sell a similar color, which I think I'm gonna pick up because I do really enjoy the Essie brand. I have never tried Orally before, so it was a little bit of a shot in the dark, but I saw Tati wearing the nail polish and I was like, you know what? She has it on, it must be good. No. That is actually it. That is all of my favorites and fails for the month of March 2019 edition. I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing all of these products. I know it was a lot to go through, so hopefully you guys made it here to the end. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that little bell button. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.